What's up YouTube, Marcvader here, and I've got another, well, not another, but a deck profile for you. This is a pretty old school...
There's another one. Remember you did the heroes.
True, but it's been a while. Okay, so yeah, this is a deck profile for you. This is, obviously you can see, this is Ancient Gears. I really wanted to do this deck just because Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is probably my favorite out of all the anime series. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I really like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and I, for some reason, liked Ancient Gears, especially. These are crooked. Whatever. Especially Ancient Gear Golem there, and so I'm going to go over this deck profile real quick. So, obviously, the first thing I do is the big guy there, Ancient Gear Golem. He's basically a Blue Eyes on drugs. 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense, does piercing, and you can't activate spells or traps during the battle phase. That is your guy that you want to get out more than anything in the world, so definitely run 3 of him, no question about that. Then next we've got 3 Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon. This is a new guy. He came out not that long ago. He came out with that Gadgetron Gear Gaia structure deck because he has effects with the red, yellow, and green gears. But mainly the reason you want to have him is because he has the same effect as Golem. You can't activate spells or traps when he attacks because all Ancient Gears have that effect. So you definitely want to want 3 of him because he's easier to get out. Another note about Golem is Golem cannot be special summoned. There is one card that can special summon him because it ignores summoning conditions, but that's not important. Then next, 3 Ancient Gear Knight. This is just going to be your beater, your level 4, 1800 attack. He's a Gemini. He does have the no spells or traps during the battle phase effect, but he's a Gemini, so you have to leave him out in the field for a turn to get that off. Otherwise, you know, he's really good support for them. Has a actual strong level 4 to get out there for you. Next, we're going to run the little guy, 3 Ancient Gear Soldier. He doesn't do much. He's only 1300 attack, but again, the no spell or traps effect, so if your opponent has an open field and they got back row, you summon him, they can't do anything. They can't even bottomless him because he's under 1500. So, yeah, and there's going to be a reason we're going to have any of him. There's a reason for that. Then, 2 Ancient Gear Beast. This one's not by popular opinion. Most people say this one is not very good. I say you're wrong. This is one of the better cards, actually. Only run 2 because he's cloggy, but with the effect of Gear Town, which I'll show you later, he's going to be a lot easier to get out. He has the spell and trap effect, can't activate spell trap, bring a damage check, but what's better about him is that when he destroys a monster by battle, if it has an effect that goes to the graveyard, you know, stuff like Shining Angels or Shaddolls or anything like that, it's negated, which is probably the best part about him. And he's 2,000 attack, 2,000 defense. So, and you'll see why he's going to be easy to get out. Then we just run Ancient Gear Box, 2,000 defense, and if he is added to your hand from your graveyard, you can then add a Ancient Gear Knight to your hand, essentially. 1 Earth Machine type monster with 500 attack or defense, so which would beat Ancient Gear Knight and nothing else. Plus he's 2,000 defense, so it's good for a wall. Card D, draw power. The Ancient Gears don't have much draw power, so they gotta have something. This card's not bad. And something I just recently added, Machina Cannon. Basically its effect is you can only special summon it, and you have to discard at least 1 machine monster from your hand. This whole deck is nothing but machine monsters, so you can discard as many as you want. And he gains, I believe, 800 attack for each card you discard. So I mean, he has multiple uses. First of all, he's a level 8, so we'll be able to get our rank 8 plays off with Golem or Gadgetron Dragon. But you can also discard like 4 of them, and then you have a 2400 attack beater out there. Plus, he's cool looking. So, alright, so out of monsters on dispels, 3 Gear Town. One of the best field spells in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Still, in my opinion. Well, for its archetype in particular. All Ancient Gear monsters require 1 less tribute, so that's where, you know, the Ancient Gear Beast comes in. He's level 5 with Gear Town out. He's level 4, so you can just summon him without even having to tribute. Which also, and this also makes it easier for you to get out, you know, Golem and Gadgetron Dragon. But its best effect is that when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Ancient Gear monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, which is an amazing effect. Unfortunately, it's limited to Knight, Soldier, or Gadgetron Dragon, but that's the best part. You know, if someone doesn't know that and they MST it, Gadgetron Dragon comes out and wrecks their shit, so really good card, definitely 3 of them. And then 3 Ancient Gear Castle. This is another good spell card. It's continuous. Every time a monster is summoned to the field, Whether it's you or your opponent, you had a counter on it. And if you have enough counters on it, I think you just need like 1 counter per tribute. Like if you get 2 counters on this, you can pop that and you can drop a Golem or a Gadgetron Dragon. And it also gives all your Ancient Gear monsters 300 attack. So that also really helps with, like, you know, Beast and stuff like that. And Ancient Gear Knight gives them a little attack boost, especially because you can play as many of these as you want and the attack will add up, so you can get like a 2600 attack point Beast out there. It's just amazing. Alright, and then 2 Monarch Stormforth. I finally was able to get this in the deck. I had been running Soul Exchange for the longest time. This card's amazing. It's better than Soul Exchange because it doesn't target, but basically you can use your opponent's monsters to tribute some, which is amazing. If you've got Gear Town out, you can drop a Stormforth and basically just tribute one of your opponent's monsters and summon a Golem or a Gadgetron Dragon. It's really amazing. Or you can use it without Gear Town and you can still get out your Ancient Gear Beast. So yeah, this card is really, really good. Then 2 Dark Hole. Dark Hole I kind of favor over Regeki because it just clears the field and it's not limited, so I can run 2 of them. So I don't feel like if I use a Regeki and it gets negated or it doesn't help me, I have a backup one. So I just prefer Dark Hole over Regeki personally. Plus it's cheaper, so that helps too. 2 MST, obviously for clearing back row, but also for destroying your own Gear Town and getting out Gadgetron Dragon or anything like that. 1 Ancient Gear Workshop. I don't run any more than 1 just because it's cloggy, but it just add an Ancient Gear monster from your graveyard to your hand. You know, if you draw into Gear Town, you can throw that and you can get a Golem back in your hand and do whatever you do with that. 1 trade-in. There are 6 level 8 monsters in this deck. I need to get another trade-in, but for now 1's good. It's really helpful. Self-explanatory. Alright, on to traps. A new trap I've just been running, Memory Loss, which is a very nice trap card. Basically, whenever an attack position monster your opponent controls activates its effect, you can negate the effect and put them in defense mode. It's basically the poor man's breakthrough skill. It's really cheap. I really like it. And considering you know, you've got something like Golem, which is piercing, if you can get him out next turn, your monster's in defense mode, you can still get him for some damage. But yeah, really good card. I'm really liking that. Most annoying card of all time, Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Not only does it kind of fit the theme of the deck, but it is a great stalling card. It can help you when you know, because I've drawn into, my first hand, I've drawn into nothing but Golems and Dragons and can't do anything, so drawing into this helps a little bit. It helps stall a little bit. Bottomless, Compulse, obviously, you know, staples. Magic Cylinder, a lot of people don't run anymore. I don't see why. I've won games with Magic Cylinder. It is still an amazing card, and I think more people should play it. If you don't know what it does, your opponent attacks you, Magic Cylinder, they take all the damage. It's beautiful. Black Horn of Heaven, another card people don't use a lot because it does have its limitations, but I still think damn good card. Negate special summons and all that. And then 1 Call of the Haunted, self-explanatory, get a dragon out, get something out for a tribute. Really easy. Alright, and then for the extra deck, we're going to run 1 Googly Eyes Drum Dragon. A little silly, not the best card in the world, but I mean, like say you've got 2 level 8s out and you want to get something, your opponent has something stronger, you can get Googly Eyes out and he can run over some stuff, getting up to 4,000 attack. Then you got Heretic Sun Dragon, Overlord of Heliopolis. This is the best monster in the extra deck. 2 level 8s, once per turn, attach material. You contribute monsters in your hand or on your field, and for each one, you can destroy a card on your opponent's side of the field. Absolutely amazing card. And then we have 2 level 4s. We have Fairy King, Alberdick, 2 level 4 Earth monsters, which every card in this deck, I believe, is Earth. You can attach a material and all non-Earth monsters lose 500 attack and defense. Pretty simple, but it works. And then Yurion X. I think everyone knows what this does by now. You attach a material and add a level 4 or lower machine from your deck to your hand, so you can use that and get out, like, I don't know, grab a knight or something like that and set up some future plays. So yeah, that's my Ancient Gear deck. Hope you like it, and I will see you guys in the next video.